All right, guys, let's get right into this. So it's apparent to me that a lot of detailers actually don't know how to run a business, and they miss key fundamental things that actually make or break the business. But the biggest one that I'm seeing currently is the lack of reviews. I'm going to dive right into how maintaining and how getting five-star reviews can actually make you rich with your detailing business. Now, the key thing is this: what are reviews? Reviews are basically feedback that we get from customers when we get the service done. After the service, basically the client's experience, they're going to leave a five-star review. But now the thing is this: why is it that guys forget to ask for reviews? Why are you forgetting to ask for reviews? Because when a customer, when a client, a shop owner comes to me or a detailer comes to me and they ask, I don't know why I'm not getting customers. I don't know why people are not booking with me. I don't know why it's difficult to acquire customers. The first thing I actually do is this: I go on Google, I search their business name, and I see 10, 20 reviews. Bro, you're in a market that is so competitive right now that if you don't have minimum of 100 five-star reviews, maybe even 4.9 or 4.8 is still acceptable. No, 4.8 is not even so acceptable. 4.9 or 5 stars. If you're not having that amount of reviews, it's so difficult for you to compete. Because the thing is this: people are judging on that note. Look at reviews as your profile of authenticity. Yep. That's literally what it is. Reviews are your profile of authenticity. This is what people use to trust you. This is what people use to make decisions. Bro, tell me you haven't gone to a restaurant without looking at their reviews. Tell me you haven't bought a product on Amazon without looking at their reviews. Tell me you haven't bought a product that you're unfamiliar about the owner, or you're unfamiliar about whoever is selling the service to you, and you don't look at reviews. Heck, even when you're going to order pizza at Domino's, sometimes you look at the movie reviews. Before you watch a movie, you want to see what other people are saying. So if in your day-to-day life, that's what you're doing, why don't you take that concept and apply it in your business? Now, the thing is this: a lot of guys, they forget to put themselves in the customer's shoes. They forget to behave and act accordingly like the customer. If I was a customer, what would I be looking out for? Five-star reviews. But now let's dive right into how the reviews can actually make you rich. Now, the thing is this: when you're building a business, and in today's market right now, with how competitive everything is, credibility is the key thing that actually drives sales. I'll tell you this: credibility is even what is going to make the sale easier for you. I'll give you an example. I have a client. He's all the way in Sunnyvale, California. He has over 250 five-star reviews. When we run Google ads, or when we run anything, even without ads, people call him, and you know what they tell him? You know what? Hey, I saw your reviews, how excellent they are, how everybody's raving about you being so good at what you do, and you, the customer service and all that stuff. I see how people are giving positive feedback. And in that case, I want to get my service done by you. I want to get this service done by you. That's literally a cheat code, because the goal is this. Long-term goal is you want to sell a product. You want to sell your service. You want to sell your ceramic coating. You want to sell your PPF, your window tint, without even selling. You want the customers to come directly to you. You want them to just give you money. The guys that are out there that are getting fucking $10,000 PPF jobs, they're getting $500 tints, $1,000 tint jobs, whatever, name it. These guys, they are good at what they do, but the thing that's even making people want to buy from them is reviews. I'll give you an example. There was a client that we worked with in Arizona. The moment we ran ads for this client on Facebook, the reviews was the leverage that made him get results faster. Because guess what? In Arizona, the market is so competitive. So when people are seeing all these different ads, they're seeing ads every single day blasted with the same shit. What is the differentiating factor? The differentiating factor is who is more credible. All this falls under the same circle. Who is the most credible business? And this guy had over 240 five-star reviews when we started working. Now he has over 300 reviews. But man, That made marketing so easy. And I want to put it in this perspective to where it even makes your sales easy. It makes your selling become so simple, it becomes like a literal cheat code. Because when people are asking, well, why should I go to you? Sir, I have over 250 five-star reviews. There's a reason why people leave those reviews. There's a reason why people want to work with me. There's a reason why people are loving what I do. You can go look at it from, so it's not a matter of reviews anymore. It's a matter of the type of trust and the experience that you get with me when you book with me. People want to book with the guys that they trust the most. And if you're not giving that perception of trust and credibility from the onset, you're totally fucked. In order for you to get these reviews, you need to leave the customer with an experience that they've never experienced before. You need to leave them in awe. I didn't know a business could actually treat me like this. These guys made me feel special. These guys made me feel seen. These guys made my money feel so valuable because people are giving you their hard-earned money. And if they're giving you their hard-earned money and you're taking it and you feel like because you do good work, they should give you hard-earned money and you treat the customers like shit, it's going to affect the business. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it's going to keep on running to the point where it just destroys the business. And the business that doesn't have credibility and doesn't have trust, guess what is going to happen? It's going to die. Eventually, it's going to die. So now, key thing to getting these reviews and maintaining these reviews are client experience, customer experience, quality of service. Now, in today's day, quality is expected because you see all these detailers left, right, center. They're popping out here and there, and you're like, oh, what is going on? Customers have become so expectant that quality is expected. It's already something that they want to see. It's already something that they need to see before they even book with you. Experience that you give the customer when they come to you. And how can you improve your customer's experience? How can you give them an amazing experience? Now, you don't have to be all 5-star Michelin, but if you can be 5-star Michelin, if you can give them an experience that is just out of this world, man, that even just doesn't just make them leave a review, but makes them come back. Because you want to know why? You've already left a lasting impression in their brain that's going to make them just remember you whenever anybody thinks about a service. Any time their friends, family thinks about getting a service, you want to know what they're going to think about? They're going to think about your shop. They're going to think about your business. Because why? You left a lasting impression and a lasting experience that they will never forget in their life. So now you see how the business is just compounding to the point where you're getting reviews. Customers are leaving with an amazing experience. Those customers are now referring other people to you. And those customers, anytime they want to get something done, guess who they're going to come? They're going to come directly to you. We're going to get into how you ask for reviews. But now I just want to elaborate a little bit more on the importance of getting these reviews, how you get these reviews, and how you maintain those reviews. So let's keep going. The experience. Now, how do you build an amazing client experience? The experience starts from the moment you pick up the phone and you start talking to the customer. And that's why I teach my clients. The way you pick up the phone, the way you answer the phone is so important, it's so crucial, because then you are already giving energy. It's a transfer of energy. If your energy when you pick up the phone sounds like, oh, you don't even want to be there, guess what? That's already tainting the client experience. Think about it. That's already tainting the client experience. So you want to always pick up the phone with a positive attitude. Sometimes I'll see some of my clients, maybe they're going through something in their personal life. It sounds like they're not even trying to talk to the customer. Like, what kind of life is that? A customer wants to give you money and you're not excited? Oh man, I'm super excited anytime when somebody wants to give me money. So when you take that, put that into perspective, from the onset, from the moment you have that first contact with the customer, that is when the experience starts being built. The way you respond to them, the way you answer their questions, the way you're patient with the customers, the way you treat them. From the beginning of the conversation, from the start of that inquiry, that's when you start building that experience. Now, let's say you book that customer, and what's next? They come into the shop. If I, as a customer, drop off my vehicle, guess what? I want to be updated. I want to see videos. I want to see pictures of the progress. Because the thing is this, when you're keeping customers in the loop, when you're keeping them up to date, when you're keeping them in progress, they're going to look at you like, wow, this guy really shows that he's passionate about the customers. Now, the guys that do exceptional work, incorporate that with the client experience and whatever you're doing. After that, even post-service, this is how you retain customers. This is how you get people to come back. This is how you get referrals. So you have to consider, how would you want to be treated if you were the customer that's taking their hard-earned money to get a service done by you? When you start thinking about the approach on how you're going to handle customers, it's simple as that. Let's say, because I've seen scenarios where everything doesn't exactly go your way. Maybe something somewhere, maybe the customer was not the best customer, which we can't escape that. Maybe something just happened, and it's inevitable. Things happen. Now, I've seen guys run into these type of issues where things happen, and the way they handle it just taints the client's experience, just gives them that negative feedback, just gives them that negative review. Now, being able to pre-handle or handle current situations that may be out of your control, 100% matters. You're asking me, you're looking at me like, oh bro, it was out of my control. I can't really handle this. Well, the thing is this, you have to figure out a way to handle it. Sometimes as a business owner, you need to understand that you can't always win. And this is where you prepare yourself for situations like this. You can't always win. And it's normal, it's okay. But now you're making sure your wins outweigh your losses. But how you communicate with the customer, how you express yourself, how you express that you actually care about the situation. That even if the job isn't perfectly done, if they actively see that you're trying to help them resolve whatever problem it is, even at your own cost, that thing just sends some wave in the customer's brain to where it's like, man, I would want to give these people another try, even if you fucked up. I would want to give these people another try to prove themselves because it shows that they care about their customers. Reviews are so important. These are the real money makers. This is why people's marketing works and some other people's marketing doesn't work. I tell you, there's no client I have ever worked with that had over 200 five-star reviews that they didn't make money so freaking quick. It was so easy to market for them on Google because they already have the authority that people are looking for in a competitive market. Take a look at all the shops that you know right now that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. Go look at the reviews. 5-star reviews. Yeah, there's going to be a few negative reviews. You can't always escape that, but as long as the positive always outweighs the negative, you're going to be solid. You see these guys 350 5-star reviews. Some have 1,000 5-star reviews. Now, I'm not saying that you can't make money if you don't have so many reviews, but you're going to skyrocket your growth even faster when you start doing stuff like marketing because of those reviews and the reputation that you have. Your reputation does the sale for you before it even happens. And that's why my clients will get on the phone with customers and the customers are like, yeah, I've already done my research on you. I want to get it done. And a lot of guys come back and they ask me, oh, how do I position myself? Bro, the way you position yourself is first having credibility. Because why? I know for a fact that that's just going to make my job easier because I know that this is what people are looking at. You've given the customer an amazing client experience. If a problem came up, you were able to handle it. Whatever situation that came up, you were able to handle it and you were able to just put down the fire and just put out the fire. You have to take it upon yourself to ask for that 5-star review. Because if you know you did a good job, if you know you gave the customer an amazing experience, if you know that you hit a home run with this particular customer, sometimes they forget, sometimes they're lazy. You want to take it upon yourself to ask for that damn review. You want to personalize that text because don't forget, these people are human beings. So you being able to personalize that text makes you win. Everything you do, personalize it. Mr. James, thank you so much. It was an honor working on your vehicle. I really appreciate you giving us the opportunity to protect your vehicle. Looking forward to working with you in the nearest future. It'll be super awesome if you can leave us a 5-star review, as we're a small business and these reviews go a long way. Reviews lead to money. Everything I just said, credibility, trust, that is what makes people want to buy from you. Now, there are other things in the background that come into play, like how you brand yourself, your sales, and some other little stuff, but we're not going to dive into that today. You being able to market yourself and run ads, yep, that's one thing. But we're not going to talk about that today. Today's video is solely the importance of getting 5-star reviews, because this is what is going to make you so much money in your detailing business on a long-term basis. I'm not talking, oh, you're going to make money. This is going to be evergreen. You want evergreen money? Get your reviews up. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Solomon, and I'm the owner of Auto Market Ninja. See you in the next video. Thank you.